What's up guys, JK Disc Golf here, and today we're going to be talking about the WACO Annual Charity Open and what went down. So obviously the first thing we have to talk about is that this event got shortened down to only 2 rounds, so this left the door open for many people who may not really have been in the 4 rounds. Because really what the 4 rounds does is breaks down the competition to the point where the people who can play the most consistent over the weekend is at the top by the end round. But this really kept everyone close together and really put a lot of players from the chase card or even 3 cards back to come eventually up to that championship spot. And I don't really want to spoil it right away, guys, but if you guys already know, Colten Montgomery actually won the tournament from the chase card, and he shot an incredible 13 down to overtake Paul McBeth by 2 strokes. And that really doesn't happen, guys. That's a feat all in itself. Let's just break down Colten Montgomery's game and just see what exactly he needed to take that spot all the way up 4 spots from that chase card. So obviously, like I said, he shot an incredible 13 down, which was the high round of all the tournament. Now, what really contributed to that was during his final round, he actually had 2 eagles. On 2 of the par 4s on hole 13 and 15, he actually got the 2, which is obviously going to put you at a better case. Also, he only had 1 bogey, eliminating it to only the 4th hole, which when you look at the 4th hole, that's really was a par 5 at one point. So when you're looking at that, it is the hardest hole on the course, so a lot of players are also going to be bogeying that one. But another thing that really set him apart from everybody else was that 100% circle 1 putting. His putting was just absolutely on fire. He had a 40% circle 2 putt, so obviously he's making those longer putts. He was averaging around the 20-foot range, but his longest putt of the day was a 60-foot putt. So obviously he was feeling very well, especially with his 89% fairway hits. So he was playing super consistent, and he was just allowing himself the opportunity to get a birdie. Now, Colten is actually the lowest rated player ever to win a Disc Golf Pro Tour event, only rated a 10-12. And at the WACO tournament, he actually shot a 10-41 rated first round and a 10-78 rated second round, which again put him over the top to win the tournament. Now, this tournament, even with the 2 rounds, had some exciting moments to it. Like I said, Colten winning is an absolute great thing for him. This is his first major win. If you guys don't know who he is sponsored by Disc Mania. Super great guy. He's a grinder, guys. He goes out, he plays tournaments. He's not always at the very top, but this just showed that he has the potential to be on these lead cards and playing very good golf, as we saw at WACO. Now, one thing that we can focus on with Paul, again, he's just not having the abilities to put tournaments away that he has in the past, at least so far in the 2020 season. We saw him come out and win the Wintertime Open. Now he lost his the two last tournaments with the Memorial, and he just seems like he's putting himself in positions to win, but that last round is just hard for him to hold on to it and put it away. But I think we're gonna see the end to that coming soon, because that's not what Paul McBeth is known for. He's known for just absolutely dominating the competition, and I will not be surprised if we see him doing just that after this short suspension of the Disc Golf Pro Tour and the big tournaments going on in the disc golf season. But that's really the main focus of what happened at WACO, guys. As I said, shortened down to 2 rounds, so it was really hard to take a lot out of it, but the biggest thing we can see is Colten Montgomery off to his first win. Congratulations to Colten. Paul may be slipping a little bit, but I think he's going to be just fine going for the rest of the season. We don't know if it's just, him not being mentally focused enough, or if it's that ankle that's coming into any contribution at all to his finishes, but I think he's going to be just fine as we head off to the rest of the season. Hopefully have this short break only through April to continue back up in May and continue to play the rest of these big tournaments and to see these guys continue to grind. We're seeing a lot of new faces up in the leaderboard, and that's super awesome to see. Fresh faces on the lead card and some people putting themselves in positions to win. So hopefully you guys can watch some disc golf coming in the May, and if you guys want recaps, previews, and everything hot in disc golf, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video so I know to keep making these videos, guys. But as always, make sure to keep throwing.